video today? So today I want to talk about the recent YouTube drama. It's not a drama, this is serious stuff. If you're one of the people who calls it a drama and thinks people are overreacting, get the fuck off my channel, I'm serious. So in case you didn't know already, there's a few big YouTubers who've been sexually and or emotionally abusing young girls. And if you didn't know about this yet, I'm not gonna talk too much about what actually happened. So I'll just link a few blog posts in the doobly-doo and everything is in there. So first of all, I just want to make clear that I do not justify in any way what happened. Sexual and or emotional abuse is bad. It's a bad thing and it shouldn't happen, and I'm sad that it did happen. Just making sure that I don't get misunderstood because I don't want that to happen. This video comes to you in 5 parts. Part 1, how I found out. So the first thing I heard about this was a tweet from Carrie saying that in the last 24 hours she lost a boyfriend and gained a nephew. My first thought was, oh no, Alex isn't dead, is he? 5 seconds of googling, however, allowed me to find out what actually happened. I'm mainly gonna talk about Alex Day specifically in this video because from all the people who are involved, he's the one I know the best. I've been subscribed to him for quite a few years, and I think back then I went back and watched all the videos that were online then. I've seen a lot of his videos and I've heard him talk a lot. My initial reaction to hearing about the sexual abuse was disbelief. I couldn't believe that a guy like Alex would have done such a thing. I've been watching his videos for quite some time, and after so long you start to feel like you actually know these people. You do know them. I probably know more about the lives of some YouTubers than I know of people that I know in real life. And Alex, he just always seemed like a good guy. Funny, friendly, that kind of stuff. You know, the kind of person you wanna be friends with. So I was really surprised and shocked to hear what happened. Part 2. Confusion. I kind of ignored the fact for a while, and then the next blog posts I read were ones of Alex Day himself. He was saying he felt bad about the things he'd done and that he didn't realize that there were other ways of saying no besides explicitly saying no. Side note, if you read further and read the responses to his blog post, then you'll find out that this was a lie. There were girls that actually literally said the word no, and he still tried to make a move. Also note that at this time I was thinking it was only 2 girls, but as time went on it turned out to be a lot more than just 2 girls. So he obviously knew that what he did was a bad thing. And in my mind I was struggling. He did a bad thing, but at the point that he did it, he didn't realize that it was bad. And he admits that he was wrong now. So is Alex Day a bad person? So I spent a few days thinking about all that. I was very confused on how to respond and feel about all that. Part 3. Realization. So yeah, I struggled a lot with my own moral values. When is a person a bad person? I lay awake at night thinking about all of this, and then I started reading more about what actually happened. And it's obvious now that things were a lot worse than I initially thought they were. I also realized that in the 2 blog posts Alex Day wrote, not one of them contained the word sorry. Seems a bit strange for an apology, don't you think? If it'd been any other person than Alex Day, I'd probably been a lot quicker to judge here. I mean, at no point I doubted what he did was bad, but I still wanted to believe in him as a person. Of course it's wrong to pick someone's side just because there's someone who you look up to, but I really wanted to believe that he didn't realize what he'd done, and I wanted to believe that he deeply regretted it after he finally did. Honestly, I still want to believe that he realizes what he's done wrong and that he feels terrible about it. And not because how his life is now a mess, but because he actually hurt people. I really wanted to believe that he was trying to become a better person. But of course we can never know that, we can't read his mind. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to respond to all of this. I'm angry, sad and disappointed. I wish things like this wouldn't happen. Part 4. Should we all just unsubscribe? Should we? And what about these CDs? Should I just throw them out of the window? This is the second question I asked myself right after I found out about all of this. And I'm still struggling with it. And the truth is, I just don't know. He's done bad things, there's no doubt about that now. He must have known, but that doesn't change the fact that I still like his videos. Should I feel bad every time I end up watching them? I have very mixed feelings about it. John Green once talked about a book he really liked, but its author was a proper asshole. An actual bad person. But he actually liked the book and he had very mixed feelings about it. I do too. I've decided that I'm not going to unsubscribe though. If he makes another video or writes another blog post, I want to know about it. I want to hear what he has to say for himself. Maybe then I'll decide. I'm not defending him as a person anymore. At the very least, he was a bad person when he did these things. And maybe he was on his way becoming a better person. Maybe this was a wake-up call and now he's starting to become a better person. I hope so, if only for the fact that he would never try anything like this ever again. Or maybe he'll just keep being a douchebag for the rest of his life. Part 5. Conclusion. I probably said a lot of things people won't agree on, but these are just the thoughts I went through when I found out about all of this. Any abuse is wrong. I really hope that this doesn't blow away like a lot of things do. People need to talk about it. The abusers need to be called out. People need to be educated about consent. Big gatherings need to pay attention to this and try everything they can to prevent this from happening. I obviously don't blame them. No one goes around thinking, oh, I hope nobody gets raped today. And of course you can't prevent everything, but I hope that by talking about this we can at least decrease it. And let people know that you should call other people out even if you just suspect them from doing anything wrong. We should never turn the other cheek. And victims of these crimes should know that they can always speak up and that they can walk away from a situation like that anytime. However guilty those abusers make you feel, they're not worth it. You are. This has been a video. If there's anything you want to say about this, leave it in the comments below and please keep it friendly. Even if you disagree with some things I said or things other people say in the comments. Be nice, because the world would be a much better place if everyone could be just nice to each other. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button below and I'll see you next time. Bye!